episode of Ultrachef. We'll be cooking our very first batch of peanut butter cookies. A very wonderful thing, of course. Here we have our stove ready, so let's get cooking. First ingredients you'll want is, first, an El Metallica spoon. Second, you'll want a wooden spoon. Third, of course, you want a bowl. What else are you going to use? And for the last ingredient, you're going to need a glass cup for measuring. Now on to utensils. You'll need one of these eggs. Next, you're going to need a jar of peanut butter. And finally, about a very large jar of sugar. Alright, now, time to get cracking. We'll start with a couple cups of these utensils. First, we're going to get a couple scoops of peanut butter. You'll want a full cup of that to go in this mix mash of beautiful concoctions. Gonna put it all in there as much as you can. Yeah, get in there now. Right, still one more scoop. I'd say about 3 scoops out of a very large spoon. Will do the trick. Should just scoop that right into the pan, but we're not doing that anyways. And now we're just from here. Trust me, I'm very professional. I know what I'm doing. I've been training in culinary school for a very long time. I've trained with one of my good friends, Gordon Ramsay. He was a lackluster fellow, but a well-respected chef. Of course not on my level though. Giving you something better. Now what you're going to want to do next is you're going to take the spoon, you're going to put it back in here and wait for someone else to clean it. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to pour some sugar still into this cup. Now, one might say this is a little barbaric to put sugar in a cup that's already been used, but you see it's going to get mixed all together anyways, whether it be in this pan or on someone's belly.
It's half a cup, not a cup.
Control yourself, you gullet-eating twat. And another fling of McCaraman. Really need to go into more professional trades. Anyways, that's the sugar in. So that's, to be clear, 1 cup of this jelly brown substance and another of this white cannibalistic sugars. Anyways, I'm gonna take an egg, shake it up, make sure there's no lava inside there. Now what you're gonna do, to be real, if you want to show some class, you're gonna go. At least you'll get most of the egg. Then, once again with previous instructions, leave it for someone else to clean. Okay, now, on to the next. You're going to take your wooden spoon, you're going to start stirring. Okay. All of our stuff stirred up now, so now we'll start making little tiny bits of mush balls of a bunch of ingredients, concoction together. So, take a spoon and don't lick the lid off. Please don't, it's just unsanitary. Not very hygienic. Once again, previous steps, leave that for somebody else. Alright, now we're going to roll each ball. Going to pick it up with your washed hands. And then I'm going to get into a little ball about that big, approximately 1/3 the size of a human head. You just might ask why it's not 1/3 the size of my head, but it's because, see, I'm a genius. You're not. No, there's anyone else in this room. I'm going to keep doing that. Make sure you've got your pens, don't put it on the counter. Now, it might seem a little unprofessional, but trust me, that's all in the style. And you know, peanut butter cookies are a delicacy in Poland, actually. They're actually invented in Brazil. Who would have known that? And they're an important part of the Scottish Revolution in 1922. Another important historical event that has shaped us today. Now also, while you're doing this, if you'd like, you can also sing a song of your choice. For me, to count the approximate amount of time for each thing, I am going to sing was it? I can't remember it now. It's that one that goes like. And you're gonna do that each time. It's a good little melody to memorize, actually. So you're gonna roll your ball each time around. Actually, this one here is a little big because I didn't use the technique on him. So we're gonna shrink him down a little bit. So is him up square. Now what you doing over there, cameraman, panning out? Get your lazy buttocks over here. Gonna cook. People want to see this stuff. Come on now. So also what you've got over here is a lot of. So now once you've got that, I'm gonna add some Listerine to the mix. No, I'm just fooling with you. And anyways, now that's about pretty good. Now, however, I'm going to get the second one out. And what you're gonna do is take the middle row, bring it over here. But you weren't expecting that plot twist now, were you? So you're gonna have about 5 to 6 for each plate, because the average person is gonna make them a little smaller. Well, I'm going all in to assert my dominance on these filthlings. Anyways, so I'm gonna flatten them out a little bit. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over and retrieve a fork, preferably, but fork works fine. And I don't know what she's going on about. My cameraman is very poorly at a job. Surely going to be fired after this, make no mistake. Any much higher budget. So you're just gonna comb out each little bowl of press matter. Now, anyways, other people might say otherwise, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. After all, I was in culinary school for about 2 decades before this. I'm just this good that, you know, it's really impressive actually. Alright, so that's about how you want them to look. Now, these ones we're also going to flatten out a little bit. Make them look nice and pretty. What is this here? Looks like some hacker just got into the room and inserted an egg into my cookie. How unprofessional. That's the thing, I'm all about, honestly, here on this show, more professional chefs wouldn't show blunders and errors. But really, I'm like one of you guys, actually. Yes, even the great Morgan Manley is a human being. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these here. You need to control yourself or you're gonna be out of a job and on the streets. Okay, anyways, so you're gonna take these and you're gonna bring them over to the oven. From over here. You have one job to do, you're supposed to follow me around. Crike. For God's sake. Cut the camera. We're back, my cameraman's impaired, for God's sake. Crike, so anyways, what you're gonna wanna do, I did advance because I'm better than you, but I set the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a tray of cookies and put them in there. Of course with an oven mitt, so you don't burn yourself. Okay, that's one. And now two. And that's how it's done. Once again, I'm a real chef.
It's Celsius.
Now you just let it bake. Anyways, just want you all to know that it'll be ready soon. So we're gonna cut out now for a little break after I roast my cameraman and let them know the reality of their situation they're in. That friggin' Croik. Got my skin crawling like a reptile person. Anyways, we'll be back. This is me, Morgan Manley, signing out for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back to show you the finished product and what you should end up with at the end. Okay, Chef Manly, Manly back. And anyway, so it's time to take out the cookies, which have been there for precisely around 34 hours. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this open. See, solid, this blue metal in there. And so you got your pens and stuff. Well, you know, grab those chaps. See, pretty good if you ask me. Now, lodge them on top of the stove there. Just so you know you never put them on the counter. It's gonna cause some serious damage, actually. Now, this one here, this one we'll put on the counter. Psych. Not really. Now, I was just thinking, Gordon Ramsay, you know, a professional chef, but he's kind of a pansy, actually. He loses his cool a lot. Personally, I like to think of myself as the cool chef, very kind and caring to all of my employees. So, this chef is buggering me about ending it. I suppose I just have to click off now, don't I? Works pretty well. So, you pansy, you twat. I just turned you off, you dumb bag of crike. Anyways, what you're gonna do is let the cookies cool now. For God's sake.
Yes.
Now, you don't make any more smug replies, you knowledgeless sloth. Troglodyte. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let these cool for about, give or take 5 days off of 15 minutes. Now, so, just gonna let them there, let them sit. Then you're gonna scrape them off with a, back up now, back up, don't you get in my safe space now. Else I'll hit you over the head and defenestrate you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna scrape them off in a few minutes. Actually, you can come a little bit closer, I just want to see what's going on here. Wanna do your job. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, actually a bit soft now, but you're gonna scrape them off real good in a couple minutes. You're gonna hunker them down on a plate and make them look appealing, and then hide them away from whoever you're cooking them for. Because you don't want them to get it, because they're gonna be too good, so you're gonna eat them yourself. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna pucker up your lips with a fine glass of milk. And yeah, there you have it. If I don't say so myself, there's been a highly successful cooking show, Ultrachef. Or maybe, God, you stumble around intoxicated, you twat. Okay, thank you for joining us this week on Ultrachef for our season premiere. Now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go down below, you're gonna subscribe to this channel, yeah? And you're gonna like the video if you want more Ultrachef. And so, and maybe we'll do a continuation. I'm thinking next time we're gonna fix ourselves a good bowl of cereal. And now, pretty satisfied with how it turned out. So, anyways, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this interpretation of how cooking should be. Then it's not really interpretation now, is it? Anyways, what you're gonna do is you're gonna subscribe and like. You know, I've said that twice. I hope it's entered your numbskull looking mind. So go on now and see y'all later, chap.